of the Hard Hitter Podcast. We got a big crew today. Thankfully, not one of them is Alex, the worst producer of all time. But we'll start it off with nope, I almost said producer. Co-host, social media manager Mike. Mike, say what's up.
Shout out Kylian Mbappe, the GOAT.
And then now we got the new producer for today, Frank the Tank Livia.
Do this. Come on now.
Bro, you gotta shout somebody out. Shout somebody out, bro.
Who am I shouting out? Shout out my mom.
Hey, yeah, Mama's gotta hold it down, bro. You know the vibes.
Frank's mom versus Kylian Mbappe. Okay.
Okay, we also got Mr. Greatest in the building.
Shout out to Paul Pogba. I've been making out a window today.
And then, for the first time ever, super fan of the Hard Hitter Podcast, Bry.
Alexander.
Oh, they just let anybody on here.
Wait, I didn't hear it. Say it again. Nah, you gotta say it again,
He
Bry.
said Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Like that was some hot take.
Nah, I heard Daniel Jones.
Hey, did he
bro.
pass the background check in order to get on here?
Yeah, that was the back.
Okay.
Bro, that was a good take, bro. It's not like nobody's ever said that before. That was good.
Okay.
Background check for the show is if you have never murdered somebody. Anything else is
Yeah, we take
legal.
anybody. Like we take Max. Like, oof.
Matt didn't do anything because that's weird.
Have bad takes.
Alright, let's get to the shit.
Okay.
Midnight.
Let's get to it right now. We're gonna talk about free agency. We waited a little bit so we could say, let most of the free agents, most of them at least, hit where they're supposed to hit. So let's start off. We're gonna go kind of by position. We'll start off with the quarterbacks. We got a couple. We'll just do the signings right now. Ryan Fitzpatrick to Washington. Any thoughts about that one?
That's a good signing for them because I think they're trying to keep their playoff spot, but he's a placeholder. He's not going to be any long-term thing, obviously.
That's
So
what he's been his whole career.
So I don't know what they're going to do.
What was
They're
your
going to try to
take,
win 8
Brian?
games.
I beg to differ on that take.
Ooh.
He's
What's your take?
washed
Let's
up.
hear
He's
it.
trash. He should have just took a quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
Yo, why you keep kicking me out?
Yeah,
right.
but listen. Yeah, but like,
Who's the starter there?
let's say, Brian, you
Fitzpatrick.
said they should take a quarterback. They made the playoffs, so they have like the 20th pick or 19. Like they're not gonna get an
We have
elite
20,
quarterback.
they have 19.
Trade
They
up. That's all they
clawed
need.
their
Trade
way
up.
into the playoffs. So I wouldn't really say they made it.
Yeah, but say they
Here's
trade up
the
and they get one of
issue.
the lower known quarterbacks. It's not even like a guarantee that they're better than Fitzpatrick.
Honestly,
Here's
this should
the
just
issue
tank
with
and they get
Washington.
the #1 pick next year.
Yes, Brian.
That's my hot take.
Here's the issue with Washington. Yes, they made the playoffs, and that's great, whatever. They got picked 19. They have a good future, but they dead ass made it in the worst division in football. I'm just gonna say it right now. The Cowboys are gonna be better next year. The Giants are gonna be better. The Eagles are gonna be better. Like the Redskins are not gonna make the playoffs at 7-9 ever again. Like, they have to win 10
It's going to be
games.
worse.
Did you just say
Actually,
Redskins?
they're
both gonna be
Frank's a
better.
racist.
Actually,
He said Redskins.
listen, I think what Frank said was completely wrong. I think
Oh, whoops.
the
I think
Cowboys will
The
be better
Cowboys might be the
simply
only
off.
team better than.
No, I think the Cowboys will get better because obviously they're gonna get Dak back, who will get them wins, not fucking the Gucci or whatever his
Dak.
name was.
That's the only reason
But
they
listen,
lost.
Eagles will not be better.
No,
They'll
Eagles
probably
are
be
not
the
Eagles
same.
will not be better than
I
4
think
wins
the
or
football
whatever.
team or the Amazon Prime will be better, and I think the Giants will be the second to worst team.
The Amazon Primes.
I think they have a better whole team than the Giants.
Yeah, I do.
And the
Oh,
Eagles.
I
of
do
course,
too.
yes, yeah, they
that's
do.
why
But at the end of but they didn't win games because they had a good offense.
But now they have
won games 'cause their
Fitzpatrick.
defense.
Fitzpatrick won
Yeah.
games.
But what I'm saying is they got Fitzpatrick, they got better. The Eagles are going to get better.
I don't
We
know
are
if the
going
Eagles
to
are going
get
to get better.
Eagles
And
are
I
getting
don't
The
know if
Eagles
you
are not getting better.
guys,
The Eagles are
are
getting
going to
worse.
get better if Daniel Jones
I think the
plays.
Eagles aren't going to be good this
They're
year.
gonna get worse, bro.
I don't know if they'll get worse, but I don't know if
They're
they're going
getting
to get
worse.
drastically
That
better.
defense is terrible. So,
But listen,
the
it's
offense
like-
is terrible too. That's
Frank,
a
it's
little
like-
better than defense.
You guys will not get better unless Daniel Jones legit proves himself. That's how I
I
feel.
know that.
And do you think he'll prove himself? Because I don't think he'll be better than the
Well,
football
when we
team
get
or
when
the
we get
Cowboys.
to our moves, we can talk about that when we get to our moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made
Any other?
moves.
Maybe more moves.
Yeah. They signed Reggie Ragland. We'll get to that later, though.
Said John Ross.
Let's go.
Oh wait, I forgot John Ross is injured still.
Okay. Move on to another quarterback. Let's talk about Jameis. We'll let Bry, our Saints intel God, speak on Jameis.
All right, as a die-hard Saints fan, start off by saying that Jameis Winston, he stinks. All right, we need to cut him. Save some money.
You got in a quarterback.
I would also like to say that Taysom Hill will end up being the next great talent of the NFL. He has the arm of Patrick Mahomes and the legs of Lamar Jackson. There's no denying that.
No denying.
So, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to say anything about Jameis?
That was the
What
worst
happened to
take I've ever
Jameis? Did he
heard.
get re-signed?
Yeah, I got
he was
Hold on,
the same.
hold on. Before we
1
continue,
year,
hold
$5
on.
million.
Hold on. No one say anything. Can't even get onto the game and kick me off.
Versus
All right.
everybody.
Pardon?
All right, hold on.
You can
It's
get a
me-
free
us
free
three
agency
versus
player?
Give me a
everybody.
second. No, I resumed it. I'm just waiting for it to pop up on my laptop, and then
Wait,
Blood
what?
on
We're
the
good.
Leafs. Okay, we're good
We're
now.
What I was gonna say was Jameis got re-signed. Yeah.
Yes, he got signed. Why the fuck are you
I
talking about it?
listen. Whatever the hell, Alexander.
Yo, you got
Moffett was
robot
saying.
Mike.
Just for a
Taysom Hill-
second. Nope. Robot Mike.
Taysom Hill is not the future
Better.
at all. Jameis is not the future, but
You mean
they're
Jameis
like
is the future?
Fitzpatrick. They're placeholders like Fitzpatrick. They can win
Oh,
games.
I also think Taysom Hill is just not a quarterback.
He's not. He's what he was doing.
He's a
He makes plays.
tech player.
Yeah, he makes plays, but he's not. I mean, he won games. Don't get me wrong. When he started, I don't know if he. I think he lost one game in all the games he started. He wasn't bad, but
No, he lost to the Eagles. That's the one game he lost.
The rough scene.
Jalen Hurts played outstanding that game. He had like 304 touchdowns. It was a pretty good game. But I don't know. It's hard for them. They're in cap hell.
Yes.
He got out finally.
Yeah, we got out a little bit. But yeah. Anything else on Jameis?
I personally think they'll be fine with Jameis. I like Jameis. That's just me. But if he goes for another 30 for 30 season, then you can get him out of there.
All I gotta say
He can go play in the
I don't think the Saints give a damn this year if he goes 30 for 30.
fan.
Look, Jameis, he's an American football quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Born and raised in Alabama,
Oh, yeah?
highly recommended
Oh, yeah?
quarterback in high
He is,
school.
Bri?
Led his team to a state championship junior year. All right, so what I'm thinking is, since he played football for Florida State Seminoles, all right, and he won the Heisman Trophy and helped the Seminoles to a victory in 2014 in the BCS National Championship, his sophomore year. All right, they also went to the Pro Bowl. So I'm thinking,
Yo, whoa, Wikipedia page are you reading?
I hate this motherfucker.
what, bro?
He said Jameis Winston is a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
And just, being that Winston was drafted in first
Yo,
overall pick
shut
by the
up.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers
I
in
can't
Hey,
2015.
shut up.
I can't take this.
He is no slouch at quarterback.
Yo, he is a slouch.
Next person.
Yeah, who threw over 30 and 30?
Next.
He's a slouch and a half. Okay. The other more. Let's talk about Cam Newton. I guess back to the Patriots.
That
Frank's a
I'm-
Brady or Patriots dick writer, so we can let him talk. But he's
That's.
not gonna say nothing wrong. He's gonna say the truth. But I was just saying.
I mean, here's what I think. Last year, Joey, did I text you about it on the I
No, you
Am
never
Athlete
texted me.
podcast thing? No, I think I texted you about it on Instagram. The I Am Athlete podcast with Cam Newton.
Why are we
Oh
promoting
yeah,
some other
you said that.
podcast?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, we came back
Cut
on
it
the
out. I'll
podcast.
cut it out.
Sorry.
I'll cut it out.
Okay.
I'm
The
kidding.
podcast with Cam Newton.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was talking when he was on there. He was talking about how much, like, when he got COVID and then he got hurt and everything, he had no off season. All that. Now he has a full off season with a ton of new. He's got Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. You get him Nelson Aguilar, who had a really good fucking year. I don't know.
I mean,
You got
He
Edelman
can-
coming back. Harry is on pretty much his final year there, so he has to play good. Running game, I mean, I don't know what's up with their run game. I can't really tell you about that, but
Well, I don't know what
see,
Frank's talking about.
I think, like, when I watch him play last year, like, I still think he has his legs under him. Like, he can still run it, obviously. They did a lot of that, but, like, he is just, I don't think he's a very good thrower anymore, to be honest with you. I just, every time I watch it,
okay.
it
Think
looks
about
like
this. Think about this though.
he hurts.
not,
It looks
and
like he's
that's
hurting himself
what-
when he's
He's
throwing.
not, and that's what Bill Belichick's catering to. 2 tight ends,
Yeah, I know.
run
yeah,
heavy,
that could
play
help, but
action.
yeah.
That's what's gonna
Okay, but
happen.
I want you to think about this. This man was with Tom Brady for 20 years. And then Cam Newton comes in, and the playbook is completely changed. We're
Yes,
seeing
I
QB
understand,
powers,
yes.
QB draws, this, that. Belichick is
Oh,
going to do what
Belichick's
he's got to do
yeah.
to make Cam
Yeah,
Newton
but
succeed.
it wasn't Belichick. It wasn't even the system. He just could not throw the ball good at
Yeah,
all.
that's what
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I
it's all-
know that. But
He
I'm
was all
saying,
screwed.
this year, I think it's going to be different.
Okay, if he can throw
Okay.
the ball, he can learn how
I
to
just
throw
don't think he
ball
can throw the
again.
ball. Yeah, he
That's
doesn't.
all-
It looks
if
like
he's gonna throw the
every
ball,
time
all
when
he
he
could
throws
do-
it looks like he's in pain when he throws the ball.
All he could do
It's not good.
was fucking QB power read option. They could not throw.
So Robo
If
boy.
you said you were gonna get beat by the Patriots throwing the ball, you'd laugh because that was not gonna happen.
No.
Because that man could not throw the ball to beat anybody. Call him Daniel
No.
Jones.
It helped that they had like
honestly.
0 receivers.
Yeah, that also doesn't help. But
Yeah,
still.
but
he wasn't
He's
accurately
in,
throwing
he's
it
in the
anyway.
Belichick system, so any quarterback in that system should win a Super Bowl.
So, right, you're saying they're going to the Super Bowl?
Oh,
I think
yeah,
they're a
sure.
playoff team. Probably like the
I think they're going to the chip.
worst.
We'll
playoff
talk about
team.
more signings. We'll talk about them a little bit more when we get.
They'll make the
Get some more
playoffs. Although
signings.
they doing anything in the playoffs.
Hell no.
Keep it going. We're only on the fucking third quarterback. Let's go.
I know. Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about the last quarterback. Andy Dalton.
The biggest.
Have fun, Bears.
Fucking.
Uh,
The biggest, like, I can't even think of the word. Just so disappointing for Bears fans. I'll let the Bear fan talk about it. You want to talk
nah, I
about
want to
it?
hear what you guys have to say first, because I have some
So,
words.
if we don't look at the circumstances and we just look at the signing, it's a decent signing. Like,
No, it's not.
you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
He's okay, but when you're expecting fucking Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson, it sucks.
Okay. So, anybody else have anything to say? Okay. Go
I
ahead.
mean, I didn't, like, when you put that in the chat, I honestly thought it was fake. I thought y'all was joking. And I don't know. I don't know why y'all would sign him.
Okay, so here's my thinking on it.
You guys
Michael,
still have Nick Foles?
but he's just a worse Andy Dalton. A little bit worse. They're the same quarterback. Andy
A
Dalton's
little bit
better.
worse, be a lot worse.
No, bro. Andy Dalton's not that.
That's
good.
Super Bowl champion right there.
Okay.
Because the Patriots
Yeah.
do not stop anybody.
Here is my take on it. Michael says if you take away the context of who else we are going to try to trade for or sign, that it's not that bad of signing. Yes, it is. It is. It's terrible.
I
So
didn't
if
say
you
it was
look at it,
bad.
no,
It was not that bad.
it's terrible. Look at other quarterbacks that are signed. So Andy Dalton signs 1 year for $10 million. Okay, Jameis Winston 1 year for $5 million. Good Jacoby Brissett 1 year for
Those are
7.5.
backups.
Mitchell Trubisky. So is Andy Dalton. Signs for
No,
1 year,
yes.
2.5.
Yeah, all
Cam
those
Newton
are signed for
$5
backups.
million. Tyrod Taylor 5.5.
Cam,
Tyler Heineke,
all those are backups.
4.75.
And then Cam,
The only
Tyler's
person
trying to
who
prove himself. Cam was trying to prove himself last year.
Andy
and
Dalton needs to
he's
prove
still
himself because
trying to-
he's not that good.
No,
he's not
what
good.
happened was you guys panicked
paid-
because you didn't
Yes,
get your
that's why
guys.
it's a
You're
bad
like,
signing. That's a
fuck.
terrible
Yeah,
signing.
bad contract, but getting Andy Dalton is
Terrible.
not that bad.
That's a terrible contract. You know what we
The
had to do because
contract
of that
is bad.
contract? We had to cut Kyle Fuller.
Yeah.
The
that
funny
was
thing is,
stupid of
Andy
you.
doesn't
I'm
have
just
the worst
thinking about
contract on the
Andy.
team.
To cut Kyle Fuller.
Who's the worst
Think about that.
contract?
Robert
A
Quinn.
terrible contract. Yeah, Robert Quinn's contract is awful.
Y'all love overpaying for former Cowboys.
Yeah. It's terrible. But okay, we'll move on from quarterbacks. So move on to.
Why aren't we just going through teams? Why are we doing players?
I was just gonna do like 2 or 3 from each position.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go through all 32 teams.
We could just
and
do
talk about-
teams now, since from
Okay, we got the
and then you
quarterbacks
could
out
just
of
put
the
the
way.
picture up.
I have the teams
got
pulled
it.
up right here.
Okay, you want to send it in Discord? I can.
Yeah, let me send the link.
Sweet. I was just looking at the. What's it called? What's his face? NFLupdate.com.co actually, but.
Yeah, these Madden solos suck.
Yes, they do. I'm playing them as well. The
I
free
don't
agent
want to play
one.
these free agent ones.
Andrew
Yeah,
Gregory Dalton.
because I got
You should get the level 90.
Hey, this guy.
American football quarterback for the
Well, I'm
Chicago
just
You
trying
get the
to
free
get Leonard
96. You
Williams.
get the free 96.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing it to play.
But I already bought Leonard Williams, but like 200K ain't shit to me, honestly. Like, I could just, like, I don't care.
Dalton was selected by the Cincinnati Bengals in the second round.
Okay,
2011 draft,
Wikipedia.
under a West Coast style offense scheme.
Oh, yeah, Brian?
Yeah. Oh, did you know Dalton and wide receiver AJ
Did you get it, Joey?
became
Yep, I got
a
it.
prolific quarterback wide receiver combination? Breaking the
Shut the
NFL
fuck
up. Yeah, but
record
zero
for completion
playoff
yards for a rookie quarterback receiver combination.
It was 0 playoff wins.
Okay, are we done?
Just informing you, since y'all don't know sports.
Okay. Okay, everybody ready again? I'll cut all this out.
Yeah. I have it pulled up too, Joey.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty, so looks like
By
now.
the way, 23 minutes.
23 minutes. Gotcha.
So 11 minutes and 23.
Gotcha. Ready?
I think like little boys.
That's staying in. Okay, so we are actually gonna do it by team now. So we'll start in the AFC.
We had an
East.
epiphany.
Epiphany. We'll start in the AFC East with the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. We just talked about quarterbacks. They got Mitch Trubisky. Any words on that? We can go over it if you want. If you don't want,
I mean,
not too much.
he might be the best
Just a
backup
good, yeah,
in the
just a
league
good
now.
backup. Yeah, a solid backup. Not too much else on that. We're skipping that guy. I don't even know who he is. But we'll go on to wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders. I think it's a big signing. It's a good signing for them.
That's a good signing.
For
in
the
my
Bills?
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bills.
it's a good two.
Yes.
Reliable, too.
Replacing John Brown. I like that.
I think John Brown, I like John Brown, but I feel like Emmanuel Sanders is a more complete receiver than he is. So,
It's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. But
I
yeah,
don't know what you guys think.
I think they're about the same. I'd put them on the same level. But yeah.
They signed a lot of two
two
linemen, but
linemen. Daryl Williams, 3-year contract, $28 million. He got
damn, they gave Daryl Williams a
It's a
bag.
lot of
Wait,
money.
wait, Daryl Williams,
The linemen.
the running back?
Offensive
lineman.
tackle.
No,
Oh.
that's why
No.
Like, yo, Chiefs running back got paid.
Yeah,
yeah,
$28
paid for
million.
doing nothing.
Jesus. Look,
He
motherfucker
was
was a
like, I collected
backup.
my bag today.
Yeah, but any get paid, not too much to talk
Um,
about.
It's not, I mean,
They got two, and they also
for
got
them,
John Felicio. That's a solid
it's hard
guard.
for them to upgrade at positions. So, like,
Yep.
they're already pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, I'll give it a fucking B, I guess.
Signing grade B.
I'm B for like.
Yeah, there's not
What
too much
more
you
can they
say
really
about
upgrade?
that.
They just
Yeah.
really need like a number 2 receiver and.
Yep. That's what they got, and a running back maybe, but that might come in the draft.
Solid every down back.
Will we grade the Bills signings on a grading scale?
No, I also want to mention Matt Milano. They bring him back. He got paid 4 years, $41 million, but he's a good linebacker.
I said a B.
And then Matt Hacka.
I
very
do
good
think
punter.
Mitch Trubisky is really going to be a difference maker.
I'd say B plus because I think
The
they
bitch
upgraded.
holding a clipboard.
Don't disrespect him like that.
Bro,
Really.
you
What
funny.
would you say, a B?
I said B
I
plus.
said B, yeah.
I say B plus. What do you have it at, Bri? What's your rating for the?
Why would
the
we ask
Bills?
Bry? He's gonna say like fucking C-section.
Let's hear it.
What
let's
about
hear it. Let's
what?
hear it, Ryan.
What you
The
want to hear?
Bills. The Bills. What do you
Oh, they-
grade them on an A to F scale? Yeah.
So you know what comes after Z?
No.
A.
Inform us.
No.
Nothing.
What comes after Z?
I'm gonna loop back
Norma.
around to A.
Not a playoff first.
So,
So hold on. You telling me the Bills aren't making the playoffs? To
No,
the Patriots?
nigga, their quarterback is Josh Allen.
That was
Exactly.
good lecture. What's your point?
you're the quarterback is Josh Allen.
All right.
I mean,
Okay,
two
Mr.
first
Raiders, you
names.
got a
A
grade?
quarterback with
Let's
two
go-
first names.
Wait, shut the fuck up. I'm looking ahead, dude. I didn't know Will Fuller got signed.
Yeah, he got some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that happened.
shit.
Oh, we'll talk about that here in a second. Mr.
I
Gradis, let's get your
know.
grade.
I give it a
That's
B
great.
minus.
B
They really
minus.
do much besides resign their own guys.
I know. Yeah, that's why I said it's good for them. They brought everybody back and got Emmanuel. And a solid backup and a good punter. Okay, we'll move on to the Miami
Can I
Dolphins.
start with? Can I say something about the Dolphins?
No, you can't.
I can't.
So the Dolphins
Wait, let me
picked
say
up
something.
a backup. No,
Why? No, it's nothing about what you
not
think.
friends.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Everything that happened here, I approve of, because if you guys don't know, but Alex ruined the most heat video of all time. And
Oh,
these moves
the
are
most
what I
heat video.
approve. Yeah, I
He
approve
approved
all these
moves.
moves. My moves were running back, lineman, receiver, and they did all of it. We love that, Dolphins.
And a backup quarterback.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll start off.
Benedict McKinney.
Okay, we'll start off with quarterback. Jacoby Brissett, very good backup. He's one of the better backups, I'd say.
I
Not
don't
too
know
much
if
to
he
say on
spent
that.
$7 million on him though.
I mean, quarterback.
But he's
hey,
good.
They
He's
get
one of
money.
the
He's
best-
a good
he's a
backup.
backup.
Best backup.
He's a very good backup.
Yes.
If Tua ain't playing well, you can bring in Jacoby, and you're not going to be like super scared. That's why I think it's going to be a good trade. But yeah, running back Malcolm Brown. I think this is actually a very good pickup. Like Malcolm Brown, kind of stuck in the depth charts over there in LA, as they say. But he comes to Miami, probably going to be the
Damn,
future
they only
back.
got him for $2 million.
Yeah, it's very cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cheap.
I was thinking that he'd probably be a
He's like the
backup,
third string running back. Yeah.
and that they draft.
Oh. I think he
Harris.
could be the backup, but if they don't draft a running back,
Yeah.
I think he's pretty underrated, to be honest with you.
Their linemen, Pankey, Isaiah Wilson, and Matt Skura.
Yeah,
Isaiah
but
Wilson's
Isaiah
good,
Wilson
and Max
had
Squirrel's good.
Yeah.
Isaiah Wilson
They got-
had
they
his
basically got it for
issues,
free.
though.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
who
I think he
Pankey
could-
is.
I never heard of Panky. I know who
Isaiah
Squirrel
Wilson
is, that was good.
had issues with the
Yeah.
Titans, I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah, he did.
It didn't end good. Yeah.
Yeah, they traded
Right.
for free.
Almost. Yeah, but they needed the O line. They had like one of the worst ranked O lines.
Yep, I think, bringing Isaiah Wilson, although bad off-the-field stuff, becoming to be a good lineman. Matt Skura is good.
Maybe Tennessee just was a bad organization.
Maybe. I don't know.
They got rid of
Case,
everybody.
but-
Nah, the next
I'll
one.
just
Can I
say
talk about the receiver?
No, we're actually gonna not talk about him at all.
We're gonna talk about Benedict McKinney.
No, we'll talk about Will
Benardrick?
Fuller. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm a Dolphins man. I was their
You're a
biggest
Dolphins
supporter. I was
fan.
probably a bigger fan than Max was last year. I watched all
Because
the
Max is a
Dolphins games.
bandwagon.
I just like watching football. But Will Fuller signing, and then they're
Yeah.
going to get Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. Woo! If my man Tua can just play
I still think they
decent,
take Penny.
you think? After they
They
just
don't
signed all
really
these
need him,
linemen?
though.
They just
I
signed all
think
these
they take
linemen.
Penny. Nah, you still take Penny. Penny's the one fucking. I mean, maybe
Okay.
I don't know. Him or Jamar. Now, Michael will talk about Will Fuller.
Okay, we're going to cut everything I said then.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, with the addition of Will Fuller on a $10 million deal, he's only out one game. That's an A-plus signing, honestly. He's really good receiver. He balled out last year. And then when you think about they have the number 3 pick, they're either going to get Penei, O-Tackle, or Jamar, or Devontae Smith. That is going to be a scary, scary team. And I think they made all the right moves offensively. I think they, to a T, backup quarterback in case Tua sucks. Running back because they had no running game. O-linemen and the receivers. It's perfect, honestly.
Yep. Anything else on Will Fuller, gentlemen?
Washed.
That's a W. Shut up.
He didn't do
Next
it.
team.
Okay, so next, I got
Good for
Butler,
you.
defensive tackle, solid. But let's go on to Benedict Mckinney. They traded for from Houston.
Oh, I thought we were going to the next team. I mean, that's a good
Oh.
signing. Or a good trade.
You can always
Yeah,
talk
he's
about
a
the
good
trash-ass Cowboys.
Just like those Saints, right? Love choking, right?
Yeah, sure would hate to be a Saints fan. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
Okay.
But yeah, their defensive. They traded for McKinney. They signed Justin Coleman and a punter.
Justin Coleman's a really good signing. I was about to say that.
They don't really
Coleman's
do
very
much
good.
on the defense. The defense was top 3, honestly, last year.
Yeah, but they just strengthened
But-
it.
Well, now you have Jerome Baker and Kenny on that linebacker. That's pretty good.
And Justin
Yeah,
Coleman is
honestly,
another
if
good
I'm
corner.
grading their
Let's grade there, yeah.
rank streaming,
What's your grade?
I think it's like an A-. Maybe
Yeah,
a B+.
I would say A-.
They didn't make big moves, but they made little moves to help improve, you know?
Yeah, I'll say A-.
I'll give it
I say
A-.
it might also.
Bri?
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they have 10 in they're in double-digit wins next year.
Bri, what's your grade?
I'll have to go with a solid C-.
Okay.
Pick them off
Next
the trailer.
team. We kind of started talking about these guys, but these guys, the New England Patriots. We already talked about Cam, but they signed Cam, They also get
Oh. Dang
two
it.
wide receivers.
Can I talk about this?
Nope.
I'm about to.
Talk about what?
Okay. So, the Patriots. They were. Last year they kind of fell apart at the end of
They
the
were
year
bad.
and just looked like a disaster. They got Aguilar, who's average.
No,
Horn.
he's not
Horn
average.
is just I'd say Aguilar's above average.
Aguilar's fucking
above
good.
He's not.
Well,
I don't think he's
If he can
last
catch the
year
ball.
He was good. Yeah.
His career, he's
He's
been
been average.
Are we
below
good?
average.
Okay, look what he did last year. He was
I think he's an
Okay,
average.
so
I still think he's an average.
Let me
to
get
maybe
there.
a little bit
So you
above
have
average.
Julian Edelman.
It's 1 year.
Why?
You can't judge it off of
You
1 year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
you
hold
can,
on,
because that was his most
No,
recent
you
year.
can't.
What are you talking
Let
about?
me get
But
to
it's 1
it.
year.
He could
Let me
progress.
get to that.
Go.
You have Edelman. You have Aguilar. You have Kendrick Bourne, who's mad. Whatever.
Kendrick Bourne is a
Nikhil
solid
Harry.
three, yeah.
Nikhil Harry. Cam Newton said that that's his guy. Like he wants him to. Like he
boy.
wants to make him great. So those 4 right there. Then you get them Hunter Henry, who's outside of injury has been really good, and John Smith, who's been disgusting. You're telling me
He's healthy.
and then you see they get Trent Brown and David Andrews. Trent Brown played for them before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Trent Brown back now. David Andrews re-signed after they let him go or whatever. That's a good ass offense behind Bill Belichick.
And on defense?
Who cares? They do what they gotta do. Bill Belichick
I
can get that
mean,
offense.
I think they had amazing defensive pickups. I think their defensive pickups are very underrated. I mean, they picked up Matthew Judon,
God,
Calvin.
never
Noy,
mind. I'm
Jalen
seeing it all now.
Rose.
Oh yeah.
Like they had very good defensive signing. Basically,
Calvin Noy
revamped the
came back.
D line. Like
I'm happy
Very
Cal
good.
Van Noy's back because I wanted him when he was a free agent.
Calvin Noy is very
Judon,
good.
really good.
Yeah, they just picked up 2 really good linebackers. who do a lot of everything. Both can do.
Now, I know we're looking at a name right here. Played for the Philadelphia Eagles, went to the LSU. Jalen Mills.
He's ass.
Yeah, he's.
How
Meh.
do you think he's gonna?
I
I don't think he's good, but how do you think he's gonna play in New England now?
Meh.
Meh.
Meh. Jalen
Bitch, he
Mills.
probably turns to an all-pro.
I don't know.
Good
I think
lord,
people
he
are a
just
little
wet.
too hyped up on this team because I still just don't think Cam Newton's very good.
Okay, but the thing is,
I understand what you're saying.
Cam
But
Newton's Cam Newton's definitely regressed. He's he's not the same.
I don't even think it regrets. I think he's
But
bad. He's a bad quarterback.
Okay, but Bill Belichick does things to put his players in
Well,
good
yes.
positions. I think this
I
team is going
understand.
to be good with all these signings. I think this is a playoff team. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think.
I
I'm giving
think
it
they
an A.
missed the playoffs still.
Fuck.
I got them
Although
in the
I
playoffs.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
I still think it's an A. I still think it's an A for agency, but I think they missed the playoffs.
They're making the playoffs, but I don't know if they're gonna do anything.
What?
in the playoffs.
9 teams make the playoffs now?
Yep.
They'll be the
Seven.
9th. They'll be the 7th. Oh,
Yeah,
seven.
seven, not 9.
They'll be the 7th team to make it.
I don't know. Looking at the
There's
AFC,
the AFC is really good, but
I got a
definitely
feeling the
not.
Giants sneak in, to be honest.
Shut the fuck
yeah, let's
up.
go to
They're not
the
even there
Jets.
yet. Chill.
Okay. Brian, what do you rate the Patriots?
Honestly, Bill Belichick, the true GOAT, A+.
AF.
I like that, bro.
He is the true GOAT. What's up,
Not
Tom
that
Sexual?
fake. You know.
Alright, Jets try to get another Adams. They thought it was Jamal, but they accidentally signed Josh Adams.
Okay, we're on the Jets. Okay. Josh Adams, running back, whatever. Keenan Cole.
I
Okay.
didn't know they signed Keelan Cole.
Corey
Yeah.
Davis is good.
Corey Davis is a very good
37
running
mil.
Davis.
Holy shit. Never
And
mind.
apparently
Well,
they're
okay.
they're also rumored to be signing Juju as well. They're like
Yes.
that's
And
the
Corey
thing.
Davis,
He has not
after
signed at the
being
time
a
of
bust his
podcast.
first few years. Hold on. Just like you want to talk about Nelson Aguilar had a good last
Yeah.
year, Corey Davis had a good last year. So
I know. Yeah, I don't know.
after being
I
a
think it's
bust
gonna
his
help.
first few years,
I also think he
If
has
you-
he has the build to be a really good receiver. He is
if you
Big.
if they get
oh,
Juju,
crap.
you have good weapons now. You have 2 good receivers. I don't know what they're doing with the running back situation. Hopefully, they can get Najee Harris.
I
Or
think they're
whatever.
going to get ETN in the
They need
second
to-
round.
You know, the offensive line.
They
They drafted one of
they have it.
the second
It's
best
okay,
rookie
it's
last
not
year.
great.
Back then
It's
it was really
okay.
good.
Well, keep building offensive
Now-
line.
I know this isn't part of like free agency, but who they're drafting quarterback, correct?
Yeah,
I think
logo
they're
Zach
drafting-
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Okay, so you give a quarterback decent weapons, and if they get Juju, I don't know. I think that's really good for them. I think they're going to be not really good.
They will not.
They're like
they'll
a
have
6-win team
6
max.
wins.
Yeah.
but it will be
Depending on
such
how
an
Zach Wilson
improvement.
plays.
I think it will be such an improvement from how they've looked. It will look
Oh yeah.
really
Oh,
good
yeah.
for them.
Yes. I
Yeah,
understand.
they finally got a plan.
Like it's not like they're just kind of playing football.
I
Like, they're
also want
actually
to
trying
say
to,
they helped
win.
that secondary. They brought back Marcus May, who's a very underrated
Marcus
safety.
May is good.
Marcus Joyner is
Oh,
that's
they
not a
got
bad
Marcus
contract.
Joyner.
Yeah, they got him today. That's not a
Well,
bad
Marcus-
pickup
safety,
for the
you already
contract.
said
The
it.
contract isn't
Marcus
bad.
May is pretty good.
Yeah, we
Franchise tag.
just
him.
said that.
No, I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's a
But
very underrated safety. He's
I don't know who
definitely one of
Dustin
their
Hardy is. Dustin Hardy is. I'm gonna be honest with
He's
you.
a special
I don't
team
know.
guy.
That is. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
they got
that's from
Carl
Lamarcus.
Lawson.
Yeah, Carl Lawson. I was about to say that.
That D line's getting better. I mean,
What would you
I don't
rate
know how much money they.
their off season so far, Frank?
I'm giving it.
Right now is C, but it has potential. It's
Right
not
now it's
over.
a C.
like
C?
Yeah.
Corey
Here's why
Davis,
it's a
Marcus
C.
Maybach,
They've
Marcus
said C.
Joyner, Carl
They've
Lawson.
signed. No, it's a C because they've signed a lot of average names. If they do hit on Juju, I think it goes up to a B.
I think
Yeah,
Corey
they
Davis
get
is a better
Juju.
receiver than Juju, to be honest with you.
I think yes.
Juju, at least Juju's been I don't want to say consistent, but
He
like,
was very good last year.
okay, yeah, that's because he became the third option on that team because Claypool and Deontay Johnson.
They
went
weren't
off.
in that. They're not even that good.
But he was still
Oh.
the third option.
He was still the third
Well,
option.
the
What I'm
Steelers
saying
gave
is
us
Juju
Jordan
goes
Garbage.
to
'Cause he-
Juju is the number one regardless on this team.
Okay, I'd say
In my eyes, I
I'd
say
say
it's a
C
C.
plus or B minus. They still
I
plus,
think
have.
C
sure.
plus.
Yeah, I could
I was
C
leaning more to
plus.
C
If they get
plus.
Juju, Zach Wilson, D.
I mean, I don't want to like rush you guys, but I just want to. We don't have to talk about the next team that long. I'm just looking over it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Basically re-signed a couple guys. Bowser got back.
Well,
Pernell
you gotta
McPhee
say
is
it.
back.
The
Oh, the
Ravens.
Ravens. Sorry, I thought
The
something.
Ravens just re-signed 5 people
Yeah.
and then signed Kevin Zeitler, and that was it. They haven't.
That's
done anything.
Kevin Zeitler's a decent.
But they didn't do
pickup for
much.
our line.
They don't-
Zeitler.
Okay, but the thing is, they,
They
don't
didn't
need to do much.
See, that's why
They don't. Okay.
they didn't need to do much. So I'm
We
giving him a C plus, and they just brought
We
everybody
see
back.
them as they don't need to do much. I still think they need to get a wide receiver. I don't know how much
I think
money they have. They don't have a
they-
number one yet.
I'll look this up real quick.
There's also still a lot of receivers left. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I get that there's a lot of receivers, but there's also a lot of receivers about to get paid tomorrow or the
I
next
don't
day that
think.
they're not
I
in
don't
it.
know. I don't think receivers are going to get paid this year. The market right now.
Not
is
like
just
no,
very-
not
We'll
like
Fuller
paid.
got
Like,
paid. Did not. We'll pay.
no,
Fuller did
not
get
like
paid.
paid like money. Like they're just gonna be
Oh,
signed. Like
yeah. Okay. That's.
like they're gonna be off the market.
No, I think.
and
I think they'll make.
I don't think
moves
they're
for a
gonna make.
receiver.
You think they will? I don't think they're gonna make a move for a receiver.
I think
I think
maybe
it's what
not
they
one of the
need.
top guys, but I think they'll make a move for at least 8.
But yeah, just a bunch of re-signs, nothing crazy.
I'd still
I
give
give
them a
it
C
honestly a
plus.
C plus. They just brought back who they needed
Yep.
to. They
Yep.
signed. Honestly, I really like Kevin Zeitler going to the team because he's put on an already good O-line, not like when he was in New York with a terrible O-line.
Yep.
So he'll be able to. Oh my God, they're gonna run that ball like crazy now.
Hey, that's what they do. That's why it's a good signing. I think you're good.
All right,
Thursday.
next team.
Next team, the Cincinnati Bengals. Bringing
Oh,
the
they got
backup
Trey
quarterback.
Hendrickson.
Yeah, they traded for or signed
Oh,
signed
and
him.
Shidobia Woozy.
Yeah, Hendricks.
And
yeah,
Mike Hilton.
Uzi,
Yo, they made some
Mike
moves.
Hilton. Yeah, they made that defense. I think significant. Like nobody no
did.
crazy big names, but like all solid pickups that made that defense way better.
But the only thing is, yes, they got a Woozy and
Uzi,
Hilton.
Henderson.
But
yeah.
they did lose out on getting William Jackson back, and I really
Yeah, that was
wanted
very
us to
bad.
sign
That was
him.
yeah,
And
that's what-
Washington got him. We'll get there, but like, I don't know. I think they should have paid William Jackson. He's been
William
really good for
Jackson's
them.
been very good. I don't know.
But I guess you could say you'd rather have 2 decent corners than one really good one and one awful one
Yep.
side. So it's not bad, I guess. I'll give it a C. Actually,
yeah,
I'll give it a C plus because they got
yeah.
they got Trey. I don't
Trey
know. I'm not gonna try to say
Hendrickson.
his last name. I'm dyslexic.
Okay. Anybody else? Any other thoughts? Grades?
D minus.
What makes you say
If
that?
that's what you think, Brian, we like it.
Makes you say
Yeah,
that,
I'm
Brian.
curious.
I'm just saying C. They still didn't like address the offensive line yet.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the one thing. I think they'll do that in the draft, though.
They started building the defense, which is good, but that's not the main. I mean, that defense is terrible, but that's not the main
Yeah.
issue when they have a shitty offensive line and
Yep.
offense overall. Actually, no, not a terrible offense.
Yeah, they still got Tyler Boyd.
They just
Joe
got a lot to
Mixon,
work on. It's gonna be a
Burrow.
while.
Yeah.
They gotta.
And I commend them for not just going out there and signing a bunch of dudes to like big contracts. That's not the year to do. This is not the year to do that. They do have a lot of cap, and if they would have went out there and just spent all their money, I think that would have been probably the worst thing you could do.
Sure.
Okay, next team. Cleveland Steamers, the Cleveland Browns. They re-signed Rashad Higgins. I think that's a good pickup. McKinley, I think that is a very good pickup. Malcolm Smith comes back.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see they signed him. I
Will
like
Hill,
that.
and then I think John Johnson is the big guy that they
Hey,
brought in.
I mean, okay, I put this when we did the free agency video, whatever, that didn't make it. I said they were going to go out and get an edge rusher,
Yep.
and they got Tack McKinley. I like that.
Zach McKinley's a very
I like
good
that a
signing.
lot.
And it's not only for $4 million. Not bad.
That's the Falcons guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they got
What
rid of
happened
him
to
when the
him?
Falcons defense was ass.
Yeah.
Why?
Is he's ass?
I mean,
I don't
he's
think
not
he's
a-
that
he's
bad.
Not, he's,
You didn't even know what team he played for. How would you know if he's ass?
I had to make sure it was the right guy.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's a decent edge rusher, and
Not
you only had to
that
pay him
good.
for
I
it.
think
You only had to pay him for
I
it.
mean,
Okay,
the
but
Falcons got
if
rid
you
of him
put
for a
him-
reason.
You got Miles
Like,
Garrett
the
on
Falcons
one side.
didn't have
doesn't
anything
matter.
complimenting him. He has Miles Garrett now. He's
Oh,
on a
so-
decent D line now, so it's kind of like the Leonard Floyd situation.
Leonard Floyd's a beast. He was.
Leonard Floyd looked really good this year because Aaron Donald's eating up every block.
I mean, He looked good.
I'm not
Years
saying
past,
I wanted us to get Leonard
Leonard Floyd's a
Floyd,
beast.
but
He's
it's
an
gonna make
athletic freak.
it's gonna make Takk McKinley look better now because he's got Myles Garrett next to him.
And then, got a safety over the top, John Johnson.
John Johnson, that's good.
That's a very good pickup.
I heard they were supposed to get another safety. I don't remember who it was, but I don't know why they would do that if Delpit's coming back. I saw something about it. Maybe it was the start of free agency. I don't remember who. Maybe it was Justin Simmons they were supposed to go after.
Maybe, but
he got
franchise tagged.
He got tagged, yeah.
But I think Rashad Higgins. I'm pretty high on Rashad Higgins. I think he's very
Troy Hill,
underrated.
that's the guy from the Rams.
Yes, they got him too. They up.
Why are they signing Troy Hill if they have? I mean, I know he's not that good.
2-3 corner. Yeah, he's a 2-3 corner.
He's a three.
He's a
but,
3
like,
corner
they
on
have
a good team. He's a 3 corner.
Greedy hasn't developed yet, so
Greedy's
I guess it's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's good. That's why I'd give them a B minus. That's a good.
I'm giving them a B minus. Yeah, I like it. It's not terrible.
Anybody else? Any other grades?
It's all right. I don't think they just had like a mediocre offseason or like free agency. It's not that like impressive or anything.
Nothing crazy. Yep.
Yeah, the Browns didn't really need to do much.
No, they didn't. They did not. They just brought in pieces they needed to bring in, and I think that's very good. They can fix everything else they need to in the draft. Alrighty, next team, Pittsburgh.
Ray McLeod.
We can honestly talk about this for less than a minute.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like,
did not.
They're a bunch of whatever.
Whatever.
They couldn't do anything. No cap space.
I would say C.
Yeah.
C. Boom. C minus maybe.
I'm going C minus
Yeah.
because I can't name you a person on this list. Maybe even
I've heard
a
of
D. I don't know who you
I've
are.
heard of BJ Finley. Sorry.
I've heard of Ray McLeod. Don't even know.
I've heard of him. Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
Whatever.
I'm going
I
probably
think you've
D
heard
plus.
of
Look at the next team.
the defense of McLeod.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
Maybe.
fucking.
Yeah.
No, Ray
He's for the
McLeod does sound
Eagles.
familiar though.
I can't remember.
Michigan
his
No,
name.
I know
State
you're
lost.
talking about Rodney McLeod.
Yeah, Rodney McLeod.
But Ray McLeod, like I swear to God, I've heard that name. Don't
Yeah,
know
I've
who he
heard
is
of
though.
Ray
But
McLeod.
I'm just gonna give this one a D. I don't really
D minus.
think anything of it.
Not too much stuff back. Next team. This team. Let me just run down who they've gotten.
Gosh, they got
This
a lot.
team
Jesus
basically
Christ.
revamped. Quarterback Tyrod Taylor, they pick him up for 5.5. Mark Ingram, they pick up Andre Roberts, Alex
They
Erickson,
signed
Dante
4
McCree.
corners.
Yes.
They
Farrell
have the
Brown,
corners.
Ray
They have
Izzo,
nobody
Can we
Marcus
just go over like the
Buchanan,
top ones?
Justin McCray. I just want to say how many people they picked up. Justin Britt, Shaq Lawson, Derek Rivers, Malik Collins, Camus Gregory Hill, Kristen
Greiger.
Kirksey, Terrence
know what
Mitchell,
this
Vernon
is?
Hargraves III, Desmond King, Tavarian Thomas,
You know
Terrence
what?
Brooks.
You know what kind of signing this is?
Holy fuck.
All these players.
What?
The Texans pretty much just built a team just to have a team, but
Yeah,
no, they're not
that
winning
team's
shit. They're just like, hey, like
terrible.
we just need to fill
I'm
a
gonna
roster
be
spot.
Are they gonna
honest
win a
with
game?
you. Listen, Mark Ingram, a good signing for $3 million.
No. He's
Yes.
awful.
Mark
He's a-
Ingram was ass.
he's a
$3 million's
terrible
good.
Ass
running back.
now.
He couldn't run
Listen,
behind the best
listen,
offensive
listen.
line in football.
Andre Roberts, I mean, he's okay.
No.
This is like a 70
hell up?
overall
Who
team
cares?
in Madden.
Dante
He's awful.
Moncrief, I don't know how much he's getting paid, but he's okay. Marcus
He's
Cannon's
okay.
pretty
Moncrief
good.
hasn't been good in 4
Marcus
years.
Cannon's good. Shaq Lawson's good. Kirksey's good if he
They
can
did
stay
give
healthy.
up McKinney. Exactly.
Desmond King for $3 million is really good. I don't know how they pulled that off.
No, that's good, but also like, okay, you got him for $3 million, like that's good, but what the fuck else is there on that
Yeah,
defense?
who
Not on that
cares?
defense, on that team.
Nothing.
Like
He might
I'm
just
gonna
fuck around
start
and be a
off-
trade piece.
he's gonna
This
that
trade
I
is
I'm
honestly
gonna
gonna
frustrates
buy that
me.
trailer for the season.
No,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
think
Can we
he's a
talk about this
trade
real quick?
piece.
I know, like he's not like my guy, like that's your guy, Michael. But I know he's good, especially as a nickel corner, and he's just being thrown around.
He's like the
Desmond
best
King.
nickel. He would be really good on the Chiefs. The
Bryce
Chiefs
I
are-
Callahan.
would love to have him on the Giants.
No,
Bryce Callahan.
Bryce-
Let's chill.
No, Desmond King's
Yes.
the best nickel.
Bryce Callahan is better. Just stop.
What team does Bryce
Alright,
play for?
Well, okay, he plays for the Bears.
Well, no wonder why
He
you
doesn't
say
play
that.
for the Bears. He plays for the Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh.
My bad,
Shit.
I'm tripping. Yo, attack me again. See what's up.
He's the best
Alright,
corner.
you're a bitch.
Okay.
I'm giving the
D
Texans
minus. There's a bunch
C
of
minus.
bullshit.
Oh, you're going D
I'd
minus?
give it
I'll say
It's just a
D
bunch of
plus.
bullshit.
They didn't
It's
sign
dead
a
ass
bunch
a
of
bunch of
dudes
bullshit.
with
It's
no
just dead
plan.
ass a bunch of
No,
bullshit. They just
I'm
signed
giving it a
motherfuckers
C
to sign
minus.
motherfuckers.
I'm giving it a C minus because these are all meh players. Like Kirksey's good, King's good, like, but outside Shaq Lawson's all right. But then you just got a bunch
don't
of
even
players.
sign good players. Like, don't even sign good players, bro. Just tank. Like,
Now, hold
Just
on.
wasting
Here's the one
their
thing.
careers.
Here's the one thing that's interesting to me. They signed Tyrod Taylor for what, 12 mil total? Like,
he's a backup.
Yeah, to be the starter.
If they do trade,
if they're moving on from Deshaun Watson, then obviously he's probably going to start. But
They can't.
can they move?
on
Because
from him.
they declined. What didn't they decline your trade, Joey? The Bears trade?
no, we
Or
didn't
us?
trade them.
Oh, that was the Seahawks. My bad, wrong team. But yeah, I don't know. I'm giving it a C minus.
That shit was awful. Okay,
Right.
now after that team, we moved on to a
Made
team
a ton
who
of
has
moves.
no moves. Colts.
Yeah, let's just
I'm
give this
gonna
like a
give-
C.
They trade. Wait. Let's say who they trade. Hey, they trade for Carson Wentz, and they re-signed Marlon Mack. Which, hey, I feel that's good for Marlon Mack, man. Tore his ACL, MCL, something like that.
Towards Achilles.
Achilles. There
I'm
you go.
giving it a B
Yeah.
plus.
But that's a rough go for him, and him getting a contract. That's
And man, Achilles is hard to come back from.
I know. Let's not forget. Hey, if Marlon Mack comes back as Marlon Mack, he was in 1,000-yard rusher. That dude was a beast.
He had like
B+.
47 other running backs.
B plus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know
That's
about
a
B.
C.
I'll say B minus.
Dude, this is all on the hopes that Carson Wentz can go
Yeah,
back to
that's
his
what I'm
future
saying,
his
Yeah,
past
but
self.
It is.
You
Okay,
can't
hold
give
on,
him a B
here's
You
what-
plus.
gave up
here's what I
a
wanna
third
say.
Ass.
and a
Hold
conditional
on.
second rounder. That
Here's
is
what
an
I
amazing.
want to say.
It was good for
Here's
what
what
they
I
got
want to
from
say.
him.
Hold on, listen.
What the
Here's what I
hell?
want to say about it. We talk about they were good last year. The Colts were good, but apparently everybody wants to fucking roast the hell out of Phillip Rivers for being ass. Okay, Carson
Phillip
Wentz
Rivers
is better
is
than Phillip
terrible.
Rivers.
I don't know
Phillip
about
Rivers
that.
No,
yes, he is. Phillip
not.
Rivers was terrible last year.
Carson Wentz.
He's better.
I
Just
said this
stop.
before.
What did
Yeah.
Carson Wentz do
Carson
that
Wentz is
showed
better.
you he
Hold
was
on,
better?
let
Let's
me-
not
I'm
talk
talking
about. Hey,
last year.
Phillip Rivers had a way better O-line. He had way better
Hold on.
weapons, way better
Way
defense,
better.
and he was
Way
terrible.
better.
What did Jalen Hurts do when he played his games? He went the fuck off.
didn't play that great.
Dude,
He
he
didn't
had
play
like
that
three
good.
300-yard games and 3
didn't
touchdown
play-
games. Go look at the
Three
stats.
touchdown
Look at the
games.
stats. No, he had like 300-yard games. Like he
Carson Wentz
putting
is
up
better than
way
Phillip
better
Rivers.
numbers
He's better
than
than Phillip
fucking.
Rivers. Let's
Go
stop.
look
We're
at-
not saying
go look at
Carson Wentz is
Hurts'
good.
stats.
No one's saying
No, Jalen
Carson
Hurts
Wentz is
fuck off the
good.
Cowboys.
Yeah, but against other teams he did
That's the
good.
first two
Oh my
tries.
gosh.
Carson Wentz is like
If he was
head over
good, he
heels
would have
better.
won
He's
games
not
in
good. We're not
Philly.
saying he's good. He's
both
better
not
than
good.
Phillip Rivers. That's all we're saying.
They're both fucking ass.
But Phillip Rivers is a different animal when it comes to ass. He was
I don't know.
terrible. Oh
He's like
I
Jay
think
Cutler. When
Phillip
he's good,
Rivers-
he's fucking
here's the
really
thing.
good.
no.
I think Phil. Okay,
He had two
Phillip
good
Rivers,
games.
I think
Jalen
played-
We're
Hurts
talking
has
too
two
much
good
about
games.
Phillip Rivers. Let's go to the fucking Jaguars.
No, we're making a
Here we
point.
go.
Bullshit.
Wait, hold on. Before we go to the Jags, I have to restart my Madden because this thing is glitching out again.
Oh my god.
Go to a different game.
And do what? Just stare at the
Were you
screen.
watching-
Yes, I
you took
watched
the
him
stats.
play.
Well, when I watched him play, I saw someone who has potential. Maybe not.
No.
When I watched him
you
play-
You
No.
need to get his dick out your mouth.
No, there's not. I don't
He was
give a
not
shit about the
good.
fucking Eagles or Hurts.
All right, we're
You're
back
just
up.
disrespecting him. It's like this.
He was not
When I
good,
watch
bro.
him play, he has way more fucking potential than all the other young quarterbacks. Honestly.
No, bro. He's
Yeah.
Hey, but
Yo,
not.
where did Bry go?
I mean, he threw
No.
for 300 in 2 games.
All right,
And one of those
Next team.
300-yard games, he threw 2 picks. Doesn't make you good if you're just throwing. Like Jameis saying
Well, one of
Jameis
those
Winston
picks
was
wasn't
good.
garbage time, so yeah.
next game.
Okay,
But
well,
look,
still 2 picks.
He's better than all. He's got way more potential than like fucking Darnold, Daniel Jones, all of them.
No
You
one
can't
ever
even-
said that, Michael.
I'm talking about
That's
all
not
the
what
young
we're
quarterbacks.
arguing.
That's what I
You just
said.
changed the subject. That's not
No, I
what
didn't.
anybody
I
was
brought it up
arguing.
like 2 seconds
No
ago.
one was arguing that. That's not what we're arguing. You were
I
saying Jalen
said
Hurts is
he-
good. Jalen Hurts is not good. Just because he has
my
more
God,
potential than Sam
Joey.
Darnold doesn't make him
Joey,
good. Because that
stop
motherfucker
yelling
sucks.
like a fucking bitch. I said he has
You
more
just go to the
potential.
Jaguars, please.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
the
care.
podcast.
I said he has more potential than all the other.
No, we
young
were arguing if he
quarterbacks.
was good.
Yeah, and then I
Yes,
said
I
he
would
has
agree
more
with you.
potential than all the younger quarterbacks, and you said no.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
no, he's
did.
not a
It's
good-
on the fucking
Okay,
tape.
okay. Ready? He has more potential than Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. I don't know who
Yes.
else you were throwing in there. I never said that.
Tua.
He
He's
didn't
better
say
than
that.
Tua.
He does not have more potential than Tua. Let's stop. He does not have more potential than Tua.
Let's go to the Jags.
You think he has more potential than Tua?
Just wait for the.
You think he has more
Eagles to
potential
get
than
10
Tua?
wins. Just wait for the Eagles to get 10
Tua.
wins.
Okay.
Don't let me bring Max in here and talk
Hold
about Tua.
on, hold on. You used to wait for the Eagles to get 10 wins, but then y'all
Yeah.
said they weren't going to be better than they were
Hey,
last year.
you wanna
They
talk
got
I
four
did not
wins
say
last
that.
year.
They got
you
3
wanna
or 4
talk about
wins max
Tua's
next
games?
year.
Do we want to talk about Tua's games he had this year? Since you're
Yeah,
gonna bring
Tua's
up
not
the two
good.
pick-
Tua's not good.
So how
He
are
has
you gonna
more
argue?
potential. You said
No.
potential.
Because when I
Hey, yo,
Joey,
Mr.
'cause
Grady,
I
this
actually
shit crazy.
watched,
I know, right?
When I watched Tua,
I don't
Tua's
think you watch
fucking
football, bro.
bull-
You obviously
Oh,
never
yeah, I
seen Tua
don't
play.
watch football.
You
Tua's
obviously
not that
don't
good.
watch football.
Frank, I'm gonna bitch
I didn't say
Frank.
Tua's good. I didn't say Tua's good.
What did I do?
He has potential.
No,
You said
dude.
potential.
Yes, potential. Like, what do you?
He has
I don't know
higher
what the
potential
fuck-
Yeah,
than
this is gonna be
Jalen
his own
Hurts.
separate video.
What are you talking about?
He has higher potential than Jalen Hurts. You just said who you think Tua has
Yes.
better potential.
No, dude. When I watch Jalen Hurts play, I see a much fucking higher ceiling on what he can do than
No,
what
bro.
fucking Tua does. I don't even know how this is arguable.
bro. No, that is a crazy fucking take.
All right, well, wait,
no
we'll see.
way.
Go to the Jaguars.
Okay. Jaguars, bunch of signings. I think this is actually one of the better free agencies. You know, we'll talk about the bigger guy. You know, Philip Dorsett, solid receiver. Jamal Agnew, solid receiver. Marvin Jones, that's their big signing for only $7
Agnew's
million.
more of a returner.
Not,
Yeah,
not
more
too
of a
bad.
return,
I know,
dude.
yeah, he can play slot though and stuff. That's what I'm saying.
fun
He is a good
fact,
Fucking
receiver.
owns the Giants.
Yeah, we know.
Fun fact
Frank-
about
Frank
Jamal
with
Agnew.
this- Yeah, you went to Bad Lights, so I'll score touchdown.
I went to the
game.
game where he returned the kick on us at when he was playing corner for the Lions.
Okay.
That was Aaron
Okay.
Flowers.
I was so glad to hear that fact. Thank you.
Alrighty. They also got Roy Robert Harrison. He's a good D tackle. Sidney Jones, solid corner. Shaq Griffin. That's a very good sign, I think, for them.
Wait,
It'll help their
Sidney
defense.
Jones, the one that played for the Eagles?
Yeah, that guy.
He re-signed them. They had him on their team
Damn.
last year. They had him on their team.
Oh, they
He
did? I
re-signed
didn't know
him.
that. He was
Oh,
on
your
the Jags
mic's
last
having
year.
a fucking attack. Unplug it. Unplug your mic.
They made a lot of good moves, a lot of improvements. I like it.
Okay, hello?
Hello.
Okay, sweet. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. They also got Cam Robinson, offensive tackle. They got him franchise tag. That's smart. No, but I think there's a lot of good sightings, and I want to hear what you guys have to grade as.
Ass. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm giving it a C.
A C?
It's,
Holy shit! I
let
got
me
way higher.
finish. I mean, they filled a lot of spots, yeah, but
A lot of spots.
excuse me. Oh no, yeah, they filled a
just
lot of
burped
spots,
on
but
the
okay.
podcast.
Carlos Hyde's good backup because he's not starting over.
Oh no, he's not starting.
No,
over.
he's not. You know, offensive line, whatever, they do what they got to do. Receivers, they got. You know, I don't even know who the receivers were last year.
Not
Honestly.
good. That one guy shouldn't. Well, they have
DJ
DJ
Chark.
Chark too. Yeah, but he was injured most
Oh
of the
yeah,
year.
oh yeah, Chark obviously.
They got Chris
And Marvin
Conley.
Jones, Philip Dorsett, they kind of have like a complete, not great, but it's
They
complete
have a-
now.
I
These
think they have a
complete
good-
receivers.
I'll get to my rating. Go ahead.
Don't even talk
Sure.
about
I-
Jamal Agnew as a receiver. He will not. I don't think he'll. He just.
Yeah,
No,
He
no,
was
I'm
a
not
solid
talking about
receiver. He was okay.
No,
for
no,
the
no. I'm talking about
as a receiver.
Dorsett, Marvin Jones, DJ Chark. You know, that's.
And then you have Trevor
You got
Lawrence.
solid weapons now.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, I think if everything plays out, it's going to be good for them in the end. But defensively, I don't know.
I think they helped
defensively.
I'll get here. I'll get my.
Yeah, they need it.
I'll give my. I'm giving them a B plus. So. Oh shit. So, you fill out your receiver core for Trevor Lawrence, obviously, who we think they're going to take. They'll have, think about this receiver core. Marvin Jones, DJ Chark, Phillip Dorsett. That is a solid receiving core. Oh my gosh, that was loud. You also pick up a good corner, Shaquille Griffin. That's going to help out your defense. I don't know if you guys know who Roy Robert Harrison is. He played for the Bears. Underrated, because he plays on that D-line. You're going to talk about Hicks. You're going to talk about Mack. Talk about, Robert Quinn when he makes a play once every 7 weeks. But he's a very good underrated D tackle. They bring back Malcolm Brown is a good defensive tackle as well. You bring back your one good lineman, Cam Robinson, and I think that's a decent team. I think not a good team, but it's an average team. It's way better than they were last year. So that's why I'm giving them a B+. That's why I'm giving them a B+.
I'm just giving it a C because it's filling roles, but the team had 1 win last year, 2 wins.
Yeah.
Dos Equis.
I don't know.
I think
I don't know how much of an improvement it's gonna do, but it's.
I think it can get. I think it can get to 5 or 6 wins this year. I think, depending on how Trevor Lawrence plays. Obviously, I think if he plays well, 6 wins.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You brought in weapons, some pretty good weapons for Mr. Lawrence. Any other ratings for Jacksonville?
Nope.
No, that's all I got.
Okay. Next team, the Tits of Tennessee. Tits. They pick up not too many big names. Bud Dupree is kind of their big signing. Bud Dupree and Janoris Jenkins.
Overpaid, I think.
Oh yeah, Bud Dupree got way overpaid. 5 years, $85 million. He's on that team for a minute. They obviously needed linebackers, so they went out there and they paid him. But
now they kind of need a corner.
They got Janoris. Janoris isn't bad. Janoris is. I think that's a good signing.
But they lost Malcolm Butler, and I think Malcolm Butler is better than Janoris.
I don't know. I'd say they're about even, to be fair.
Janoris kind of fell off after his second year with us. Honestly, I don't know. And they lost Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, they released him.
Yeah, they lost Adoree.
He wasn't even that good though.
No, he wasn't. But who are their corners now?
They never really had any.
Mark Jenkins and Fulton.
They had nothing.
They have.
They never had. I think they'll draft a corner though.
They did have Desmond McKinney for half a season.
Yeah.
I want to give it a C- because
They
it's
couldn't
not
pay
that
him.
good.
I said C-. Yeah. That's what I'm going with.
It's really not that good, but they got
They got
Bud
two.
Dupree, who I do like.
They just
so-
overpaid. That's why it's still C-.
Yeah, I'm giving it a C-.
I'm gonna be honest. All these teams are probably gonna get C's besides one team, and that's that I know of that will get lower than a C for me. Because I think not anyone can go wrong in free agency. Because they're all saying what they need. But
there's
one team I have in mind.
Oh, there's one team that did worse in free agency. I'm not gonna say it.
I think we're on the same team, but.
All right, to Denver.
Okay, Denver. They pick up Mike Boone. Don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Shelby Harris at the top. Bring him back.
He played for the.
Not sure.
He played for the Panthers.
Panthers,
unless
maybe?
I'm wrong.
That's Mike
Shelby.
Davis. Think about playing for the Panthers.
That guy did play.
Right.
I knew that. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. They pick up Shelby Harris, Ronald Darby, and Justin.
No, they resigned him.
Resigned him, but yeah. Franchise tag.
This is
and
honestly. I could give less of a damn about everything else but Justin Simmons.
I think
Shelby
Ronald
Harris
Darby is
is
good.
really good.
I think Shelby Harris and bring him back, and then
It's
Ronald
not-
Darby is very good.
Did they good resigning
No,
players?
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not bad because, like we've talked about before, their offense has weapons and it has potential. I just think they still need to do more for that defense. I don't know. I just feel like
They were bringing Ron Darby, who I think is a good corner.
who are their linebackers outside of obviously the pass rushers?
Josie Jewell.
Jesse Jewell, yeah. The only one I can think of off the top of my head.
I think
I think
I still
they're gonna
think they
go-
should get a linebacker.
So, okay.
Get a
What are
draft
you going to
Michael
rate that
Parsons.
then, Frank? Yeah, that's...
Where am I rating? I'm rating it. I don't want to give it a B because a B is really good and they're not. I mean, it's whatever.
They
I'm
need
giving
to
it a
do more.
C.
I think it's...
They need to do more.
I don't know.
I'd
got-
be interested in Kyle Fuller.
They were able to. That wouldn't be bad. They were able to keep Justin Simmons, which was obviously, I think, their biggest concern. Is losing him. He's been really good.
I think when you're looking at it, a lot of the other teams got a bunch of $3 million little baby contracts. The Broncos went and got their big contract out of the way early, I think.
Yep.
So I mean, obviously it's not over. So they're probably gonna have a bunch more like little signings.
So
But, like right now,
let's go ahead and get your rating.
no, I'm just saying right now it's probably like a C plus.
C plus. Okay, I'm gonna say I think because there's a lot of things saying Justin Simmons might leave. So and you bring in also Ronald Darby and then get Shelby Harris. I think I'm giving it a B. I think it's a really good free agency. And let's not forget, like last year at this time, I think all of us thought that the Broncos would be a very competitive team, and I still think if you look at that roster, it's depending, obviously on Drew Lock if he does anything or if they pick up an actual quarterback. That team is still very competitive now. Like as long as they're healthy, as long as they stay healthy, and they bring back Von Miller. That's not on here, but they did pick up a team option. They bring back Von Miller for 1 year.
Yeah, they picked up his option.
Yeah, they picked up his option. Yeah, but I think it's actually a very good free agency for them so far. Obviously, they have a decent amount of time left, still a bunch of players left, but I'm giving them a B.
Yeah, it's not bad. Next team.
The Chiefs of Kansas City pick up Blake Bell, Kyle Long, Joe Thuney, Mike Rimmers, and Taco Dalton. Mike, go ahead with your favorite
Blake
team on
Bell's
earth.
not that good. I'm just gonna be honest. He's okay. Kyle Long.
He knows the system.
Kyle Long and Thuney are pretty good. Are really good signings for Mahomes.
I do like that you guys. I mean, I don't know who your left tackle is now because Fisher's gone, but I like you guys got some interior offensive linemen, 2 good interior offensive linemen.
Very good, yes.
So,
granted, if Kyle Long is still the same Kyle Long, but he's very injury prone.
Yeah.
As somebody who watches the Bears, he's very injury prone. So if he can stay on the field, that's a very good signing.
He didn't really play. He played last year. I guess he did okay because they re-signed him. I don't know if he was that good on the Giants when he played for them.
For sure, Mike Rimmers. Mike Rimmers gave up the sack in the Super Bowl, and he also gave up
that was
game-winning sack for the Falcons as well when they lost their Super Bowl.
Well, Taco Charlton, I think didn't
fun
really
fact.
That big
There's your
deal.
fun fact of the day.
Taco got signed.
Taco's just on the field. He just plays football. What a legendary name. I remember I
drafted him 1 pick before the
I remember that
drafted
was such a
TJ
bad pick.
That's how bad it was.
That was such a bad pick. Okay, well, I go like B- for them because you lose both your tackles, but you do bring in some solid guards.
not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go B- as well.
Moke, what'd you give your team?
I agree with it.
Anybody else?
Give it a B.
B. Okay. Alrighty, next team.
On to the next team.
The Haas Vegas Aidas. Let's just read off some names. Bring in Kenyan Drake, Theo Riddick, John Brown, Zay Jones is coming back. Derek Carrier, Richie Incognito is coming back. Nick Martin, Denzel Good, Yannick Ngakoue, Jonathan Hankins, Glenn Jefferson, Solomon Thomas, and Nicholas Morrow. Very active free agency. Somebody else can start it off if they'd like.
Yeah, Kenyan Drake's interesting because he's paying him that much to be a backup.
I think it's a terrible sign.
Like what?
Hey man,
I think
like that little kid said on TikTok, that's a dumbass signing.
Hey,
Theo Riddick, they just paid.
I have no idea what the Raiders are doing.
They just spent $15 million on running backs.
Other than the running back pickups, I like the free agency. I think John Brown's good. I like Zay Jones coming back. I like you bring back Richie Incognito.
Yeah.
Bring in Nick Martin, I think. Ngakoue is solid.
Ngakoue, yeah. Jonathan
Solomon
Hankins.
Thomas is decent.
It's not terrible. It's just those running backs.
Those running backs,
kind of like.
Without the running backs, I think this is like, for me, I'd give them like a B. But with the running backs, I'm probably like a C plus max. C.
I'm going C-, honestly, because that running back contract.
That's bad.
You're gonna talk about they just got rid of the whole offensive line and replaced it with
and they did do that, yes.
This is at least C-.
Yeah. I would say
give it a
C-,
yeah.
Sure. Okay, next team. We have
Chargers.
the Los Angeles Chargers. Pick up Jared Cook, Matt Fiedler, Corey Lindsley, Michael Davis, and they bring back Michael Bagley. Thoughts, gentlemen?
Badgley.
Or sorry.
Corey Lindsley, not a bad signing
I think
since
it's a very
their
good
center
signing.
retired.
And Corey Lindsley is very good. Yeah, but he's probably one of the top 3, at least top 3, centers in the sport.
Jared Cook's a really good signing. I think he's really underrated.
He's
But
still got a little in the
now.
tank. He's got a little in the tank.
But you gotta think about it, like Jared Cook is replacing Hunter Henry, who didn't even play.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's
so.
good.
And I think Matt Fleer, bring him back is a solid pickup. Bring him back.
Yeah, like it.
I'm gonna go with a B plus. I'm gonna give him. That's Yeah, you bring in the best center and probably the best
But
center.
outside of the center,
And you also bring back offensive tackle Jared Cook.
Michael Badgley's
yeah,
kind of bad.
You gotta realize.
Hold on.
You gotta realize this team lost games because their defense couldn't stop anybody in the end. Like
I know, but
they didn't
I think
get
you build. I think
anything
the thing you do
defense
first
besides-
is O line.
Well, they don't need anything
That's
on
where you go. Yeah, they
all
need to go O
injured.
line. Yeah,
that's true.
that's what I'm saying. You go O line if you're the Chargers. Number one need O line. Protect Justin Herbert, and they protected Justin Herbert. They're
I'd
buying Corey
say it's
Lindsey.
a C+.
They're also going to draft. They're also going to draft
I'm going
offensive
just
linemen.
straight up C.
I think they're very good. That's a very good offseason. And they don't go crazy with their money. NFC East now. The Dallas Cowboys bring back Dak, of course.
I've seen very many
No,
Dallas
Ty
Cowboys fans very
Messi.
I've seen very
Carlos
many Cowboys
Watkins,
fans
Brent Urban,
frustrated.
Terrell Basham,
Mr. Greatest, are you
TJ
frustrated?
Goodwin,
No.
Jake McQuaid. I don't think it's that
I
bad.
had
This
people-
is
Bring
all
back
we
Dak.
do. We just had a bunch of
Hey.
bargain bin dudes.
The only,
Brent
well, the only
Brent
reason I've
Urban's
seen
pretty good,
people
bro.
frustrated,
I know.
I've only seen people frustrated because, like, everybody's like, you guys are just re-signing people and stuff like that. Like,
They don't-
you're not
they
really
Well, we
doing
had
anything
limited
crazy.
go crazy. Yeah, well, I think
That's true.
I think that also comes with. I think a lot of Cowboys. I don't think Mr. Greatest is like this, of course, but I think a lot of Cowboys fans are very. Let's just do whatever it takes to win now.
Yeah, but
When
this thing called
it's a
salary
very
cap.
yeah.
If there was no
I know.
cap, go
That's what I'm
ahead.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's some of the Cowboys fans are a little. Oh, you know.
Turn off the salary cap.
I'm
Yeah,
happy Dak
basically.
got paid.
Yeah, I think
I'm giving it a B, just because Dak
just
got his
you
money,
bring
'cause
you bring back Dak. I think bringing back Dak gives you a B.
after this year, seeing what it was like without Dak, that's like,
Yes.
you need it. So B.
I don't think it's a B. I think it's
I think it's a B. You bring up
fucking-
Dak.
no. It's like a C. It's like a low C, man.
Everything else is a C, but you brought back Dak.
You
the
brought
man
back
who
Dak.
was-
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't
You
think
bring
Dak
back Dak.
can put
Yes,
them.
Dak is that. Yes, Dak is
Dak
that
puts
important to their
them-
team to where he gives them
Dak
a B.
puts them
in the
like-
playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me finish. I'm saying he's gonna put them in like
They were shitty.
the wild
Dak.
card, but I don't think they get
Yeah.
farther than the wild card.
No, that was a
They're probably winning
dominant
games,
team
but
when
it
Dak
depends
was
on
playing.
losing.
That team was very
all
good with
win.
Dak. That team was very good with Dak. Like, very good team. Like, they could knock somebody off with Dak.
We gotta see how we look after the draft.
Yeah, we'll do another one after the draft too, rating that. But okay,
Here's my
next
D
team, the New York Giants. They bring in Michael Lennon, Devontae Booker, John Ross, Kyle Rudolph, Ifedi not even try, bro. Leonard Williams comes back, and Reggie Ragland. Frank, we'll start it off with you as our resident Giants fan.
So far, I don't know. It hasn't been good, in my opinion. I think paying that much for Leonard Williams is overpay. Yes, he played good, but he didn't play $21 million a year good.
How about
Played like-
Lennon?
Who gives a damn?
Bear's great. Like
John
Lennon.
Ross, I think, is good for the
Bad-
money we paid him.
Yeah, I guess you only paid him that much. It's like whatever.
Kyle
If
Rudolph,
he's good,
we
he's
may
good.
have overpaid him, but that's consistency from a tight end. Reggie Ragland, I can give less of a
He can
damn.
stay in the field.
Devontae Booker, I don't really give a shit. I
Who
watch his
cares?
highlights. He misses holes. Like,
Who
you
gives
gotta
a
play for the
shit?
Raiders. You better be able to run the ball behind that good offensive line, you bozo. Obviously, the main thing right now being talked about is Kenny Gallaudet. I would love to get Kenny Gallaudet.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
let's. Kenny Gallaudet has not been signed as of when we're recording.
No,
this.
yeah,
Could
he
probably
has not
happen
been
tomorrow.
if there is
Yeah,
any
we said
signing,
that
yes.
yesterday. Still hasn't signed yet.
Well,
That's
we
still
have the
visiting the
meeting with
Giants.
him.
He's visiting
We
the
have the
Giants
meeting with
tonight.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
visited the
visiting
Bears
the
last
Bears
night.
for some reason.
He visited the Bears last night.
I guess
But
he's back home.
Kenny Gallaudet,
You can go in there,
If-
Andy.
if Kenny Gallaudet does sign with us, it is a good free agency. If we cannot get him and this is all we sign,
It was
this was ass.
probably the worst out of every team.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
So
It's
Kenny Gallaudet helps with so much, like I was telling Michael about earlier. Because say we do get Kenny Gallaudet, and then we draft like a Kyle Pitts or a Waddle, we have a lot of
Offensive wide receiver.
offensive weapons now. A lot.
Yes.
And if Saquon healthy, we have two, I don't want to say good tight ends, but one veteran, consistent, then we have Ingram, who,
if
whatever.
he can stay in the field.
Gallaudet, Ross, Shepard, Slayton, and then maybe Pitts or Waddle with Saquon, Daniel Jones, I want to see what happens with that. But if we miss out on Gallaudet, I don't think it's going to be good for us. So I'm giving it right now a C-.
D minus. I would also go with a D minus.
D minus.
I don't know. You bring
Is that what
back.
you said?
C minus.
Oh.
Although you overpay Leonard Williams, you get him back. So I think
I don't
give
like
it a
that
D+.
contract, but
I
I
think
know,
the
I don't
only
like the
good
contract,
signing is Kyle Rudolph. They might have overpaid him. Leonard Williams is good that they got him.
that's what
They
I'm saying.
paid way
Good
too
that they-
much.
You got
John
63
Ross.
million good.
John Ross got him for a really good price.
See, the thing
He
is,
can't play.
like Frank, going into free agency, like obviously you want to bring back Leonard Williams, but like, what else did you want? Obviously a wide receiver, but
well, I remember when the season was
like, what else
going
do you
on,
want?
I don't think we were doing the podcast at the time.
Yeah.
There were trade talks of us getting Kenny Gallaudet.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, I wanted Kenny Gallaudet then. Don't get him. All right, whatever. Free agency comes along. Kenny Gallaudet was, I said we should go after a receiver and a second corner. We didn't get William Jackson, which frustrated me. But then, we're going after Gallaudet. That's something I wanted, but I'm not getting my hopes up for it.
Say you guys would have
See,
gotten.
but the thing is, I don't know what else you guys are signing.
Frank, say you would have saved all your money and didn't buy any of these guys, or get any of these guys, and you got like just two good receivers, like Will Fuller,
If we-
Juju.
No, not
or
even two
Gallaudet.
good receivers. I just want one good receiver and another corner to complement James Bradbury, and that would have made me satisfied. Because two good receivers, yeah, I would like to have Juju and Gallaudet and Shepard and all that. But then at that point, we don't have any other money to spend on an offensive line or anything like that. We still have to address that issue, and we're not doing that. So if we just get Gallaudet and that's it, I'm satisfied.
The
And
Giants
after that,
I had an issue with the
potential.
offensive line for the past 5 years.
The
that's
potential
the
for
thing,
the
but
Giants
after-
is very high, but they always draft shitty, and they will Giants.
exactly.
Giants
But
will
the thing
win.
is, after say we
Fuck
get
'em, Eagles.
Gallaudet, say we get Gallaudet, and that's it. Offensive line, just straight address the offensive line. Don't touch
Yes,
another damn
don't.
thing.
Yeah.
Weapons are fine. We have what we need. We need
If
to get the offensive
you,
line.
yeah, I say if you guys pick up a Kenny Gallaudet type receiver in the draft, I honestly, like, I don't think Penny's obviously, I don't think he's going to be there when you guys pick.
No, he's not.
But if you guys do pick up a Kenny Gallaudet, you guys should trade down and take like Darashaw. I don't
I
think
think
Darashaw.
I think in the draft,
I think you guys could trade down and get
offensive,
Darashaw.
we've had very bad luck at drafting O-linemen. So honestly, I wouldn't be mad if we drafted another weapon, because then we would just have.
Trust me. I think Darashaw is like he can play guard. He
Oh,
can
I
play
think
tackle, he can
if
play
we
center,
got
like,
Gallaudet,
he-
lineman
he's
would be
great.
smart. But I don't trust us drafting O-linemen.
That's what I'm saying. You trade down.
perfectly
You
fine.
trade down, take a Darashaw or like a Jalen Mayfield from Michigan. I think that's.
I'm perfectly
what you do.
fine. Whatever.
Or-
if we get
or
Gallaudet.
you go-
If we miss out on Gallaudet, then the draft becomes a whole different story now.
I think you guys go Pitts if he's there though. 'Cause I don't think
want Pitts.
there's an offensive lineman. Who? What pick are
Worth
you
it at
guys?
11.
Yeah, 11. Obviously, Penne would be the only
Oh,
guy.
12. My bad. 12.
Yeah.
No,
They're
11.
10, I think, or 11.
No, 10's Dallas.
Yeah, Cowboys are 10. Yeah, and then you guys have the Cowboys, but yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think there's not an O lineman to pick at 11. I don't believe.
But, always trade down.
That's what I'm saying. You trade down. That's why you say you. Like, I don't know. I still think I don't think he's worth 11. I think he's like 20s. Other than Penny, I don't think there's that many top crazy guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Gallaudet and then Pitts or Waddle, but after that,
I think if Pitts is there, I think you guys take him because I think Pitts is, other than maybe Penny, is probably the most athletic
I think Kyle Pitts
in the draft. And he's a wide receiver. I want to get this straight to the podcast. He's not a tight end. He's a wide receiver.
Also, he's the reverse Evan Eagle.
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. He is a wide receiver. Kyle Pitts is a wide receiver. Okay, we'll move on from the Giants. Next team, or wait, we already gave our ratings. But Eagles, I'm just going to go see. They couldn't do anything. We're going to skip them.
I give a D.
Okay.
They couldn't do
I mean, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do anything. So, like, whatever. They did whatever.
D,
but, okay.
D, like,
whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
It's terrible.
Okay. Washington football team. They pick up Ryan Fitzpatrick. They bring back Lamar Miller. They signed Curtis Samuel, Brandon Sheriff, Tyler Larson, David Mayo, William Jackson, and Dustin Hopkins. I would like to say this right here, right now. I'm giving them an A-.
Yeah,
off the
rip.
An A off the
I'm
rip.
going
A-.
B+.
Yeah, it's an A.
Yeah,
you pick up your
really
quarterback
good.
who can get you wins. You pick up a second receiver, so you're not just straight up throwing it to Terry. Curtis Samuel, very good receiver. That you bring back Brandon Sheriff, very good offensive lineman. You bring up Tyler Larson, that's a solid pickup. William Jackson, you help that secondary. Hey, they have that good front seven, but now they got a secondary. That is just about as perfect as an offseason could go for Washington, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was really good. Only bad thing, probably David Mayo's not that good, but
I mean, who cares?
You just dick at this point.
It doesn't. Yeah, you're just saying somebody at that point. But yeah, I understand. But anybody else want to throw anything out there about them?
Bro, you want to say anything?
They say anything all day. They simply did like the AFC North.
Okay, we'll move on now to the NFC North with the Chicago Bears. Sign Andy Dalton, they franchise tag Allen Robinson, bring back Jerome Fetty, bring back Mario Edwards, Angelo Blackson, Deion Bush come back, Cairo Santos come back, Pat O'Donnell, Patrick Scales. I'll let you guys start it, and then I'll come in with my 2 cents.
This might be the first F rating I've ever given out.
Ooh. You bring Allen Robinson back, it's at least a D-, bro, just stop.
And just to trade him?
Just stop. Okay, go ahead, finish it up. You guys can...
You think
your thoughts?
I give it an F, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably an F because their hopes, the expectations were, holy man, they might win a ring this year with what was in the works.
You get Russell Wilson.
And this is what was in the works. This list is what was in the works. Like, come on. It's an F. I'm sorry, Joey.
Okay. After you guys said that, I'll come out. I'm giving it a D. It's not good, but you at least bring back Allen Robinson.
He's giving it the D.
I'm giving it the D. And I think you also bring back Mario Edwards, who will kind of replace where Brent Urban's at. You bring back your kicker. You actually have stability in your kicker now. Hopefully,
something
please God.
Chicago's not used to.
Yes, please God.
Lately, that's been used to it.
But, yeah, as of lately, fucking Robbie Gould was a beast, bitch.
Yeah, Robbie Gould.
Robbie Gould curse. Released him.
We didn't. We signed him.
Kicker.
What? Like, I fucking hate Mark Trestman. But yeah.
That wasn't Mark Trestman. That was your idiot. Idiot GM.
Mark Trestman probably had something to do with it. Fuck that guy.
No, you
that guy was a
cut
pussy.
him. You cut him after he was a coach.
Everybody hates Mark Trestman. Nobody likes that.
It was Brian Pace's fault.
Fucker wins a CFL championship or like give him a head coach job. CFL, like what?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. It's been the curse of firing Lovie Smith after going 10-6. You guys know that happened?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And
Whatever.
then Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
You fucked it up.
But okay.
As Jay-Z would say, on to the next one.
On to the next one.
The Lions.
The Lions. Lions trade for Eric Goff. We kind of talked about that in length. Then Boyle signed. Jamal Williams gets signed. Prashad Perriman, Tyrell Williams, Josh Hill, Romeo Okwara, and Michael Brockers.
B plus.
B plus. Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, besides
Damn.
Goff, what'd they do?
They picked up a fuck ton of
Brockers
they picked up a
is good.
They picked up a fuck ton of first round picks. They picked up a solid running back in Jamal Williams.
Well, this is
Tyrell
not
Williams,
first round
solid
picks.
receiver.
This is,
That's still part. We're talking about offseason.
I guess, but I'm talking about who they signed here.
Oh, I'm talking about offseason. Like straight up offseason. I'm not gonna lie for the
see-
Lions. This might be a B plus. This is a very good
Did y'all
offseason.
see what Did y'all see what Michael Brocker said?
What? Oh yeah. About
Yeah,
that.
oh,
That's
he
the
said-
funniest shit.
He said Stafford was a level up to
Yeah.
Goff and then got
They got
traded.
traded to the Lions.
The Lions.
Fucking funny as shit. They be heading to the locker room. Hey, what's up? What's up, Michael?
I heard you talk shit about me.
Hey,
Bitch.
man, was nothing for real, bro.
Bro, it ain't real, bro. Jared Goff just beating the shit out of him. Okay, I'm going B plus for offseason. You pick up a solid running back, you know, you get a fuck ton of first round picks.
Yeah, we guys.
Yeah, Michael Brockers, Josh Hill's a solid guy, Tyrell Williams, solid guy, Brashad Perriman, solid guy. You get a bunch of solid guys.
Rashad
get a fuck
Perriman
ton of-
solid.
He's solid.
Who's that?
He's not. Well, yeah, he's not your first number one receiver. That's the thing.
He's not even a number 2 receiver.
Yeah, he's solid as
What
a
are their
number 3. That's what I'm
receivers?
saying. Tyrell Williams, bitch.
So basically nobody.
Tyrell Williams is decent, bro. Just stop.
Jared Goff is just throwing it to the tight end at this point.
Yeah, Josh Hill's good.
Hot
That's a good pickup. Well, we got Josh Hill now too, but I think that's a really good offseason for them. Deep. That's why I give them B plus.
It is what it is.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna give it a C.
Is
Mm,
all the first round picks they picked up?
The Lions.
Yeah, but that's like
I
2022
know.
though.
Still, they pick it up. But yeah, we'll move on to the next team. The Green Bay Packers, in Green Bay Packer fashion, are not signing anybody in free agency. They do bring back Aaron Jones though. So I don't know. I give them a B minus for that because you could bring back Aaron Jones.
Yeah, it was either everybody
Yeah,
else or
I mean,
Aaron Jones.
you basically-
I guess you have to give it a good grade because
Yeah.
they got Aaron Jones back, but they
Green Bay
dead
Packers.
ass haven't done shit.
Hey, if you know anything about the Green Bay Packers, they don't sign people in free agency. They never have.
Except for
Last
1
year
year.
they kind of did. Yeah, last year. I remember I know a couple Packers fans, and they were like, "What the hell? This can't be our team, right?" But yeah,
Yeah, they like to build to the draft.
yes, they definitely drafts and trades, but yes, that's still a good offseason for them. Anybody else want to throw? Not too much to talk about, but next team is the Minnesota
Nothing crazy.
Vikings. You know, Chad Beebe going back to Todd Hill, Stephen Weatherly, Dalvin Thompson. Good job bringing him. You know, ball signing Nick Vigil and Pat Pete. Anybody want
I
to talk about them?
honestly like what they did. for the
Dalvin
defense.
and Pat. Yeah, because you got
Here's the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I was reading because obviously Dalvin left the Giants. I was reading a lot of Vikings fans' reactions. They were hella excited because they pretty much are talking about like their D line now being able to stop the run more. And I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
Yeah, they could
Yeah,
have
they're
whatever.
deep. Okay, and I also think I would like
They
to
could
throw
have
out
stopped
there.
anybody last year.
I think Pat P is just a good signing because they have such a young secondary to where he can, you know, maybe take some of those guys under his wing, you know, be the leader out there.
so yeah, those two signings for me give it a
And
C
for only
plus,
10 million?
B minus, C plus. But
I'd
outside
say-
of that, I could give less of a damn.
Oh yeah. I'd say it's probably a C plus for them all season. Anybody? Anybody else?
I'll give it a C plus.
B plus, yeah. Okay. NFC South, Atlanta, Ryan Lee Smith and Eric Harris. They're just in tank mode.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
I'm giving this a
C.
fucking
They're
F.
they're in tank mode, so it's like why sign anybody? So I guess
They have
C
Julio
minus.
about right. They didn't take both.
Yeah.
I'm giving this shit
They're
an
no,
F.
they're in tank mode. They ain't good. Come on now. Unless you are, they could trade them.
Screaming and they're tanking.
Yeah, I know. They should be tanking is my thing. They team's ass. I'd say probably B minus F, something like that. It's terrible.
I'm giving it an F.
But next team, the Carolina Panthers. You get David Moore, Cam Irving, Taylor Martin, Pat Elfine, Denzel Perryman, Hassan Reddick, Morgan Fox, and JJ Jansen as a name. Anybody can go ahead and talk if they'd like to on this one.
They really didn't do much. They got Reddick, which is cool, whatever. But I don't want to give it a D because they just not that good, honestly. They got Reddick for.
I'm giving it a D plus.
Like a year.
Just because they got Reddick, they gave him C plus.
Yeah, I'll give him a C.
They also lose Curtis Samuel, but
Yeah.
that's why B plus.
It's okay. It's not that good.
Next is the New Orleans Saints. Bring back Jameis. They bring back a couple people. Bring back Jameis. Bring back Ty Montgomery. Lineman.
I don't even know they had Ty Montgomery.
PJ. Yeah, he's their backup. Or third string. Bring in PJ Williams, and they franchise tag Marcus Williams. For the cap, I would like C minus. You lose your quarterback, but you bring in quarterback, try him out for 1 year, but you also bring back Marcus Williams, which is good. They didn't have much to work with.
Marcus Williams is a good franchise tag, but
yeah.
Outside of that, everything else is a D. So I'm giving it a C.
Okay. Anything else?
I'd give it a D plus.
Okay. Next team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Franchise tag Chris Godwin. They re-signed Rob Gronkowski. They re-signed Aaron Steen. Re-signed Shaq Barrett. Re-signed Levante David. Re-signed Kevin Minter. And re-signed Ryan Suckup. I want to go out here and say that this offseason, and Chris Godwin did just sign his franchise tag. I want to say that's an A+ offseason. There's literally not much better you can do. You brought back everybody. You just won a Super Bowl and you brought back everybody but Sue.
They didn't bring anybody else new. They just had to bring back.
They brought back everybody except for Sue. And they're trying to figure out how to if Sue wants to take a pay cut and come with them.
Yeah.
You bring back everybody on a Super Bowl winning team. There's literally nothing better you can do.
It's not listed, but they got Brady on another year or something like that.
Yeah, they extended an extension.
I don't know if that'll be good.
No, that's good. Who cares? Okay.
I'm giving it a.
It's got to be an A+. Yeah. You bring back a Super Bowl team. There's not much better you can do.
Okay, here's the one thing I think that lowers it. Here's the one thing I think that lowers it to an A. Gronk get an 8 mil.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? You just want a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least save some money for the future.
Yeah, like.
I like the future. Just win another Super Bowl.
Yeah, because once Brady's
who cares? Who cares when you have the two rings on your fingers? I'm thinking like.
Yeah, because once Brady's done, they ain't
get the championships.
They're not getting a quarterback.
Who cares?
Yeah,
you got your Super Bowl.
They're just gotta get them.
You're playing for the Super Bowl.
They are.
Every team's derogative.
See the Chiefs.
I know what
you're talking about. The Chiefs are in a weird spot because like they play for the Super Bowl, but they also got to play for the future. I don't know what they gotta do.
Yeah, they gotta find the balance, but we'll move on to the last division, the NFC West. They bring in AJ Green. Kelvin Beachum, they re-sign. Rodney Hudson, they trade for Marcus Golden, they re-sign. JJ Watt, they sign. Tanner Vallejo, they re-sign. Robert Alford, they re-sign. Andy Lee, they re-sign. And Matt Prater, they sign. You guys can go ahead.
Honestly, they lost Reddick, yes, but they got JJ Watt to replace him, even though he's a linebacker, right?
That's DN.
It's not Reddick or JJ Watt?
JJ Watt's
not Reddick.
Oh.
He's a linebacker.
No, Reddick.
Well, I hope he knows what JJ Watt is.
Nah, JJ Watt's like playing middle linebacker. Come on now. No, but I love them getting AJ Green because now AJ Green is a 2-3 receiver, whatever. Doesn't got to be the
depending on if Larry comes back.
If he's healthy and he plays, I love it. Rodney Hudson was a good trade to get. Marcus Golden, getting him back. I wish we would have kept him. He's not terrible. J.J. Watt. I still think he should have gone.
You only did the press on the Giants.
Yeah, I wish J.J. Watt would have gone to the Steelers, play with his brothers, but that is what that is. They got Robert Alford back, whatever. Again, like, I don't really care about their secondary that much outside of Budda Baker. I don't think it's terrible. I'm giving it a B.
I was also going to give it a B. You summed up what I was
saying B minus.
You make the team better. Nick?
I don't know what they're going to do with their running back situation, though.
Could draft one.
I know their number one is
they also
Edmonds,
have
right?
Edmonds is still solid.
I think it's like a B minus, C plus.
Okay.
I just like the big names they signed for the... I don't want to say the price, because they did give J.J. Watt fucking a lot of money, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still J.J. Watt. When he's healthy, he's still good, but...
Yeah, he's still a good player.
Healthy. Oh, it's not terrible. Yeah, I'll give it a B.
B, okay. Next team, the Los Angeles Rams. They go all in. They bring in Matthew Stafford, and they re-sign Leonard Floyd. About it. I gotta go
like
B minus just for the push for the Super Bowl. I think that's what
I like
that
the
is.
players they got for the win now, but I don't like what they gave up.
They gave
for
up a
it.
lot. That's why I'm just giving them a B minus.
Yeah, I'll give it a B. I don't want to give it a C because it's still two good players.
Yeah.
But they gave up so much for it. So B minus. I can deal with that.
Anybody else? No. Anything different?
I say C plus.
Okay. Next team, the San Fran Niners. Bring back Kyle Juszczyk.
Good.
They sign a Trent Sherfield. They re-sign Trent Williams. They sign Alex Mack. Re-sign DJ Jones. They sign Samson Mbakwe. They sign. They sign Emmanuel Mosley, and they re-sign Jason Ferret. Anybody want to start this one off?
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's a very
Give
good
it a
offseason.
B plus.
I give it a B plus.
Can they all stay healthy?
You bring Alex Mack, very good center. Bring back Trent Williams, one of the best offensive linemen in the league.
Good too.
Yeah. Bring
Yeah.
two decent corners. Abakum. And then you get the site.
Yeah, that's
I guess
good.
Kyle Juszczyk is the best fullback now in football. I guess. Since
He was
Sherman
always
retired,
the best.
just stop.
Juszczyk is the
What was
good.
it? Whoever said that he wasn't the best? Weird.
Oh. Okay. The
Juice
last
is so
team.
good.
Alex Creasy, Seattle Seahawks. I want to start this off. This offseason is an F because they're not helping Russ.
Yeah, it's an F.
The whole
I really
point.
wanted to
I know
cook
Frank
it,
has this.
but you got it.
The whole point of your offseason was to help Russ. He has weapons. You don't gotta trade for any weapons. He has the weapons. Maybe you're running back. You really don't need that. You need O-line, and you need a defense.
Any cornerback.
You bring in Gerald Everett. You trade for Gabe Jackson. Whatever. Okay. You re-sign Puna Ford and Witherspoon. That's your big defensive signing. Witherspoon.
I honestly
I don't even know. It's not even the good Witherspoon.
He should be traded. I don't even care.
Think. No
This
bullshit.
terrible.
I think at this point, the Seahawks are just
That's
trolling
a joke.
Russell Wilson.
That's a
like,
joke.
Hey, you want to know line?
That's a joke.
Sorry, man.
As much as we like to clown on Alex about Russ is still at least a top 5 quarterback. And you're about to lose him. You're about to lose him. Arguably top 3. I just putting that out there, but
I just don't get why
you're
he's
pissing him off.
He's expressed the issues on he's expressed every issue.
Like they're
and
purposely
they just keep
pissing
doing
him
dumb
off.
shit.
I don't understand it.
Yeah,
like
man, I don't.
you have to bring back. You have to. Your team
They're
is shit.
refusing to
Your
trade
team
Russ.
is terrible. Yeah, they're
Okay,
refusing
here's
to
the
trade
thing.
They're terrible about Russ. Trust me.
No, they're terrible. That's an awful fucking team without Russ. We saw when Russ didn't play his best, the team was bad. It was bad. The team was terrible when he wasn't playing his best.
It was bad.
Oh, terrible.
So I'm talking
Frank.
about
I
a
know you
new
wanna say
level
something.
bad when he's not.
Yeah, I know.
But-
Him bad is both better than most quarterbacks. That's the thing. Go ahead.
I just think, like I told you earlier, I think I said it when I got on. Russ, in my opinion, is not the guy to hold out. But
I mean, at this
He's
point,
trying to hold out.
he should hold out.
eventually
He should hold out.
he's gonna show his frustration one way or
Go
another.
I know
Oh,
the
you
Bears.
know what?
The Bears sent the freaking the bag at the Seahawks, and they said no. So they obviously are trying to mend the relationship, but there are things.
Mack and keep his phone.
Oh, they didn't say who the starters were. They just said 2 starters and 3 first-round picks. I would assume
You
it's
did all
probably
that. I
Jalen.
wouldn't even do it.
Yeah. I think one was.
I said I would.
There's a lot of things. There are a lot of things where it was Jalen Johnson and not Kyle fucking Akeem Hicks. I don't know why.
Would you rather the Bears go after Deshaun for the future or Russ?
I would
now?
go our team is our defense is aging quite a bit, so I would go for Russ for the win now. As much as I think Deshaun's that guy, bro, but
Yeah,
if we're win now,
Watson.
I also don't think Deshaun's going to be traded, to be honest with you.
I actually never thought he would.
I
feel like
at the
they're
start
true.
I was thinking, oh yeah, he'll get traded, but as it keeps going, you just see less and less rumors about Deshaun. So
Like,
I
you
don't
see
know.
rumors
I think
about
it's
him?
stupid.
It's just other
yeah,
stuff.
it's just bullshit rumors. Yeah, but I don't know. I see way more rumors for Russ at this point. But I don't know. You got to stop pissing off your inner piece of your team. That's just a terrible way. Because that's why F got to be an F.
It's honestly, it's
terrible.
It's embarrassing at this point.
As much like the Bears, they got turned down, but there's still reports coming out that they are still trying to trade for him.
I don't get
No?
how you can.
Yeah, they're still trying to trade for him. They just weren't looking to trade him at the time. They're still in the mix to trade for us at this point.
But okay, here's the thing. Hold on, I want you to look at something. The Niners got Alex Mack for $5 million.
Yeah, Alex Mack, probably a top 3 center.
One of the better
in the
centers in the league.
They signed some guard I've never heard of for $3 million. Like,
For Breeze Williams? Who?
who?
What'd you say?
I said they signed some guard I've never heard of for $3 million.
Fabrice Williams. Yeah, I'm making him in Madden. Fabrice Williams.
Fabrice Williams. And then here's the worst part. You
No,
let
I'm
your
actually making
best DB walk. He's out
Oh
of there.
yeah, that's terrible. That's so bad. I forgot about that. Thanks
And
for bringing that up.
still
Can we
don't- like,
wait? Can we do like a G? Can I give them a G? Like, is
this
that
is
possible?
terrible.
I can't think of a
Like,
worse off season.
Here's the issue. Who was the other team he gave a F? Who was
The
it?
Giants and the Bears.
Giants and the Bears.
Bears.
Huh?
They had. I don't.
Yeah.
But I gave the Bears an F.
I think the Bears
You
have a
give
way
the
better
Giants
off
a
I
F.
gave the
Stop
Giants
it,
an F.
I did not. I think the Giants and the Bears both had way better off
Okay,
seasons.
well, I want you to know. I
They
want you to think
did.
of
That's
this.
why they're
Like,
on
way
that
better.
level
The
F.
Bears.
The Bear.
At least we
Okay.
brought back. We were trying
The
to
Bears were
do stuff.
trying. What are the fucking?
I still think.
Seahawks
Hey,
doing?
let me say something about the Bears. I still think we could get Russ. I think they just signed Andy Dalton as basically a
That's the
backup
most
plan.
expensive backup
An
ever.
Yeah,
expensive
it's
backup.
a very backup plan. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like the signing.
But
That's exactly why I don't
I
like
don't
it.
know.
I think y'all
I
not
don't
there,
have-
bro. I think I just panic signed for Andy Dalton.
That's very possible as well. That's why I think it's a terrible signing. But I understand kind of maybe where they're coming from, but it's still bad. Okay, go ahead, Frank.
I was just gonna say, your F is not as bad as this F. This is terrible.
No, let's give those other teams D minuses. This is an F.
Every single person knows what the Seahawks need, and yet they're sitting there clueless. Y'all want Gerald Everett?
Yeah, and apparently
What?
apparently the reason they didn't trade Russ is Pete Carroll does not want to rebuild. Then fucking sign people.
Because
Do
that would ruin
something,
his legacy
trade
when
something.
he's not even that good of a. He's a good coach, but he's overhyped. I think, but that would just.
Fuck
I
him.
feel
He
like
fucked over
he'd be
USC.
ruined. He'd be ruined
It's
having to
bad.
rebuild.
That's so bad. It's just it's a joke, honestly.
All right,
Pathetic.
let's end this shit off.
Okay, then give us a metaphor, bitch.
Frank's the metaphor Muppet today.
Okay, Frank. Give us a metaphor then. Frankie Poo.
Shit. My metaphor. Okay. A metaphor is like these teams, or is that a simile?
Who cares?
All right, one or the other.
A simile.
Simile.
not a
It's a simile,
simile.
but it's okay.
I'm like, we're gonna compare it to like the past few days with these teams in free agency. Teams have been sleeping, bro. They've been. And then I know where boom.
You've been
woke
sleeping.
up. I've been sleeping. I woke up and started doing things, making moves.
And then you got people like the
Giants out of
Seahawks.
nowhere, Kenny Gallaudet, and then the Seahawks. They still sleeping. Wake up.
Wake up!
Teams are doing things.
Okay, that was okay. I give that a 5
that
out
was
of
an
10.
okay. Not a 5, bro. We'll give it a rating like we have been. That was a C plus metaphor / simile. That was a C plus.
I'm gonna.
You got a better.
I'm gonna give it a.
It's better than the Seahawks offseason.
I'm gonna give it
That's for sure.
give it a B because I've been sleeping and then I woke up.
We like
Did you say a
that.
C for sleeping?
No,
I got
he said a B.
Oh.
Because I've been sleeping
He
and then
said
I woke up.
We're sleeping.
All I know is
I haven't been on Xbox in almost 3
before
days.
we call this off, I want to give a shout out to Febreze Williams.
Febreze, I'm
you are.
making him
Febreze
mad.
Williams.
I am making that guy mad. What position is Febreze?
He's got to be a lion.
Frank said he was a guard or something.
Oh, he was a guard. I'm making
Febreze
Febreze
guard.
Williams. He can also
Fucking-
throw the ball too. Febreze
I'm
is gonna be able to
Googling
throw
this.
it. I'm actually making that for
Oh,
the solo and sending Michael a picture.
Y'all are funny. All right. What an episode. Didn't
What?
even need producer Alec.